Today I'm reviewing the Panorama RTX 5080 gaming desktop with the 24-core Intel Ultra 9285K, 32GB DDR5 RAM, 2TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD, and liquid cooling. If you want to check current pricing or availability, it's linked below. I've spent real time with this system on my desk, gaming sessions under load, creative work, background multitasking, and normal everyday use. This isn't about peak numbers on paper. It's about how it behaves when you actually use it day to day. Let's set expectations early. This is not a niche boutique system built just for benchmarks. It's positioned as a very strong general-purpose gaming and productivity desktop. That means you get high performance across gaming, streaming, content creation, and multitasking without chasing the absolute bleeding edge in every scenario. Starting with performance. With the 24-core Ultra 9285K at the helm, everyday tasks feel almost instantaneous. Booting up, switching between heavy apps, exporting projects, and handling browser tabs alongside creative software, the system feels confidently fast. The extra cores help when you're doing things like video export, compiling, or parallel workloads that benefit from multiple threads. For gaming, the RTX 5080 is the headline. In real play sessions at 1440p and 4K, the balance of GPU power and system responsiveness is notable. In competitive and esports titles, you'll see consistently high frame rates without dramatic dips, and in modern AAA games you can push settings up without feeling like you're chasing performance with constant tuning. It isn't just about raw frame numbers, the experience feels smooth over time. Thermals are an important piece of the puzzle in a desktop like this, especially given the liquid cooling. In my extended sessions, the liquid loop does a solid job of dissipating heat. The CPU stays stable under both sustained gaming and heavy productivity loads without sharp temperature spikes or sudden throttling. Fans and pump noise are present, but they settle into a predictable profile rather than spiking unexpectedly. On a desk, most of the time you notice a steady background hum during load rather than disruptive noise. Memory and storage are practical and forward-looking. 32GB of DDR5 gives plenty of room for modern multitasking, gaming alongside streaming, chats, browsers with many tabs, editing apps, and background utilities without feeling squeezed. The 2TB Gen 4 NVMe SSD delivers rapid boot times, quick load screens in games, and room for large projects. Unless you're storing gigantic raw media libraries locally, 2 TB feels like a comfortable amount out of the box. Build quality and expandability are also worth noting. The chassis feels solid and thoughtfully laid out. Cable management appears clean, and there's room for future upgrades if you choose, whether adding more storage, upgrading cooling, or expanding memory. Windows 11 Pro runs smoothly, and the included RGB lighting isn't necessary for performance but adds a bit of style without hindering practicality. Now, limitations worth calling out honestly. This isn't the absolute highest end you can buy. There are more powerful GPUs and CPUs out there, but they come at a steep price premium. A liquid-cooled system requires a bit more awareness than an air-cooled one. You want good airflow and a stable setup. While the system handles 4K gaming well, hitting ultra settings consistently in the most demanding titles can still require tuning rather than flipping every setting to max. Compared to building your own, this pre-built gives you tested compatibility, liquid cooling already dialed in, and a warranty that can give peace of mind over DIY. Against other pre-built rigs in the same tier, it sits confidently without overpromising. Where this makes sense is for users who want a high-performance gaming and productivity desktop, appreciate sustained performance over time rather than chasing single bench numbers, handle creative workloads and multitasking in addition to gaming. Like having extra storage and strong memory out of the box. It's less ideal if your sole priority is squeezing every last frame per dollar at ultra-high resolutions, or if you want a completely silent system under heavy load. So here's the bottom line. In everyday use, the Panorama RTX 5080 desktop delivers predictable and confident performance across gaming, multitasking, and creative work. It doesn't chase exaggerated claims, but it behaves consistently with what its components can realistically deliver. Check current pricing below and evaluate it against your needs.